Hello. This is Teiyu, your emotional support animal. Thank you for the hype train, and hello everyone. We're joined by Villa Blah.
Hello.
She's a tiny creature.
Hi.
She's actually a very big creature. Is it
I am both.
rude to ask you how much you weigh? Like, just sort of scientific curiosity.
Yes. You can't ask a lady that. Oh my goodness, Teiyu.
But you're a Tor, a sheep Tor. I have no idea, like, even how tall you are. How tall are you? That's fine to ask, right?
The top of my head is at like 170.
Okay. So like
Without horns.
Okay, we can work with that. Someone can do the math. Okay, anyway, hi. Thank you so much for joining me today, my dear Villa, because yeah, I'm still recovering from a cold. Like yesterday I was collabing with Isun the vampire, and I was like, I could barely speak. So, yeah. It was rough. But yeah.
Music is lousy.
Yeah. Okay. Now, let me catch up on chat. General Hellcat, hello there. Lankari, congrats on being first, my dear sweetheart. Coffee Mancer, thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it, as well as Musica and Hypermetallics. I'm so glad that you guys, yeah, you guys care enough to like. No, wait, that feels wrong. I don't want to imply that like people who don't sub aren't like. It's more like I worry sometimes because like I'm so inconsistent with me getting sick sometimes and just like being unmotivated and stuff that like, you know, I just get forgotten or something, you know. But yeah, I'm
Just
glad.
part of being human.
You know. Also, yes, free cookie. Yeah, they are in the kitchen. You can grab them if you want. You're allowed to be thankful for yourselves. Yeah, it's I don't know. You have to choose your words carefully with that kind of thing, I guess. Because like I don't want to seem like I don't appreciate everyone else who isn't subbing. Elonier, hello. Who's with you, Teiyu? It's Villa, yes. It's the name should be like right by the. I don't know how it works for people who are on mobile. So you know what? I'll give you a little proper shout out.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. Teiyu mumbling while on computer audio ASMR lo-fi 1 hour remix. Like, yeah, let's go. Oh, thank you for the hydrate.
Careful lift. The careful way she lifts my head and stared at it. Like what?
Oh. Cute.
Meme's
You don't
great.
think she likes the crawly monsters? Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't like them either, so fair. And they, oh, yes!
Oh. By the way, Villa made her model herself, and yes, the name is a pun, yes. Is it even a pun? Isn't it just like wool? Or
Woolly, specifically.
woolly?
I wanted a sheep-related Finnish word for a name because I wanted to be like easily recognized as a Finn. And turns out not many Finnish words related to sheep are good names, so this is where we ended up in.
Oh, but it is a fun though, because of the tuber, Villava tuber, like VTuber, yeah.
Yes.
Yes. I spotted a pun. Wish they made it easier to leave multiple at once?
What is Time Tower related question?
Yes, what is the tower related question? Also, thank you, Hellcat. Oh yeah, where is the stomach?
It's in the lower torso because it can get heavy, and also because the lower torso needs to have the strength to run, so it needs to have the energy.
Oh.
I also have 2 hearts.
That makes sense, yeah. I guess the upper torso would be very much taken up by a lot of muscle, right? Because it needs to be...
And lungs.
Yeah. And lungs, yeah. Yeah, you would need huge lungs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it helps that the stomach is out of the way.
True.
Also, it makes for a shorter intestine, so that's nicer too. That's the question. That's the answer you wanted, right? The length of my intestine.
Yes.
Guts.
There is such
Where's
a
the
thing
second stomach
as...
for Desert only located? Near the same area.
Oh. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. As an American, I feel really appreciated. You're welcome, dear citizen. Also, thank you for the streak. I had a pizza burger once. I miss it. What is this?
Ooh.
Isn't a pizza?
Is it a pizza that is topped with burgers, or is it like a burger that is built like a pizza?
Yeah, I have trouble figuring out what that is. Isn't that just like... Wouldn't that just be like buns with like, I don't know, pepperoni and molten cheese in the middle or something? Hi, Connie. And hello, Musica. I do not rip a bong, no. That is not something I do. Mr. Glitcher. Mr. Glitcher. I read that as Glitchered at first. Mr. Glitcher, hello. Hello, welcome. Nice to meet you. Teiyu weighs 1.5 goats. I can neither confirm nor deny. I guess it depends on the goat, doesn't it? You can't ask a lady how old they are, but their weight? That's like asking someone's height. Wait I don't know. Yes, I'm sure you weigh somewhere between a small and a large cheese wheel, yes. A very large cheese wheel. Where the stomach? Hello, Reverie. Hi, hello. Fucking new Europeans had 2 hearts. Doctor taught me about this and everyone keeps trying to deny it. I'm not sure if European was the point here. If it was... I think... You know what? Never mind. I won't question it.
It's a secret.
Yes. New internet rabbit hole I just thought of. How does the difference of gut sizes and landscapes change the gut biome? I have no idea.
I could imagine quite a bit.
Yeah. Like, I do know that children are born without that gut microbiome. So, it comes from wherever the hell.
I think it's gums comes from what you eat basically. I also know that, for example, poorer countries or like countries with a lot of like street food culture, they have much stronger gut biome because they are used to fighting all of sort of like I don't want to sound like really insensitive here, but I have read about this, like possible parasites of like raw fish, for example, and whatever can happen on the street food, you know, whatever lands on it. And when like a poor little white girl European like me would go there, I would probably have an upset stomach for the whole time I'm there.
Hi, Soph. Hello. Yeah, I know. I've been to a country where I was told not to drink the tap water, So yeah.
Oh yeah, it's so weird concept to me.
Yeah.
I would totally do it by just like, by the word when you're used to it. Reflex
Yeah.
or habit. Waking up, going to the kitchen, taking a sip of water and being like, fuck, wait, and I'm in the hospital for the rest of the day.
Oh yeah, it didn't occur to me that the way they deal with it is by like through the gut biome mainly, I guess. Or I guess I don't know, it's probably like a mix of gut biome and like the blood cell stuff. Antibodies.
Something like that.
Burger with pizza sauce, 4 cheeses, some fried cheese, crispy onions, meatballs, and some other stuff. That is decadent. Holy crap. Dear me, I feel like I could eat that once a year. Dream blunt rotation, tailing. Man, that would be wonderful, wouldn't it? I can only imagine. As a Brit, I have 3 hearts. In your body, or is it like a lunkery situation? Actually, I don't want to know.
Needs a breathe. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. You can imagine how it ends.
Yeah. I was about to make a joke about Brits, but then I figured, you know what? Let's not. Let's just move on. Hello, Saf. Did you all know that Sofera VT has a cute belly button? If the streams are 3, then the viewer is the product. What? Hi, Blue Fox Studios.
It was 3.
We had an issue where we would drink our tap from a well and unpasteurized milk from a neighborhood, and we're fine, and then we would have guests come over and would instantly get diarrhea. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Also, hi there, Lucy.
Yeah, unpasteurized milk is really dangerous.
Yeah.
If you're not used to it.
You really gotta be used to that potion of instant diarrhea. That's the way to think of it, I guess. Read 3 is free. Oh. I see. Okay. Cute belly button. Wow, my eyes are up there. Also nice to get your stream, yes. Hi, Saf. Hi. Tired of the Brit jokes? Thank you. I mean, you're welcome. Yes. God. My food intake is so restricted that every time I eat new foods, my stomach hurts. I feel that. Do you have a strong stomach, Villa?
Yes.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
But not against spicy food.
Not against spicy food. I guess that's more of a... Is that a stomach thing or more of a mouth thing?
Considering I always get upset stomach the next day,
Okay,
I would say it's
fair
both.
Yeah, fair enough. Turns out eating the same stuff every day is constantly is not good for you. Yes, that is true. Yes.
It is, however, good for your teeth.
For your what?
Teeth.
For your teeth. Really?
Yeah.
How so?
Because this has lived rent-free in my brain ever since I learned this in history lesson. In the old ages, royalty usually had bad teeth, and poor people, peasants, they had like much better white teeth. And it turns out because they ate very like one kind of food all the time, their mouth microbiome got used to it, and it knew what to fight against constantly. And then the royalty was always eating like some kind of new food and like tasting all sorts of fancy stuff. So their mouth and our mouths are constantly fighting new microbes that they don't really know about. So the microbes have like a more advantage when they come into our mouth. But if we are eating the same thing constantly, it's like, the mouth knows what's coming. It has like, it's been trained for this.
Interesting. Yeah, I would have expected that it's because of sugar too, but On the other hand, I guess peasants were still eating a lot of like grains and drinking beer, so that also contains a lot of stuff that carries and stuff can like eat. So, peasant food often didn't have much in it that was acidic, sweet otherwise. I don't know.
Makes sense too.
Maybe both.
I mean, if you are like me and live by chocolate, then yeah, it's not helping you much. But if you eat like proper food, it's...
Also, please do let me know if the audio levels are okay. I think Villa might be a little bit louder than me, but I think not to an extent that's bad.
Words and stuff.
Audio's fine, twin. Nice. After cleaning my caravan earlier, I opened the door just as Dad threw a jug of water at it, meaning I got soaked. Oh no! I hope you're nice and dry now. What is the soup of the day?
Salmon.
Nice. God, that is some good soup. God, some
Also, I am a bit louder than you, yeah.
like some nice like salmon soup with leek and stuff. Like that's the good stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love salmon. I love salmon in all forms.
You only eat tomato soup? But why? Why would you do such a thing?
What is a cream of salmon?
Cream of salmon? No. Oh, okay. Take care, Blue Fox.
Take care.
A texture thing. Oh, okay. Tomato soup with grilled cheese, so good though. Yeah, that does sound really
I like
nice.
both.
Okay, y'all. Let's start thinking about a subject for today. Cause yeah, we gotta have a subject. Now, we do have a potential one, but maybe, let's see if we can find one that is less depressing than last time. Cause last one was a doozy. I know that some people tuned in for a moment and then were like, nope, this is too heavy for me. Bye.
We should talk about how dill is overrated and it should not be added into all the salmon foods.
I'm on the fence about that. I'm on the fence about like how much of a good subject that is.
I can't believe it!
Like, no offense. I just don't know how much of like a personal relationship everyone has with that. Like what kind of emotional depths we can discover here. I just learned the word lohiketo?
It's Finnish for salmon soup.
Ah. The last theme was loss. Subject being lies? The subject of lies? Huh. That is not the worst one. We could work with that. What is cream of thing in general? I guess it's just
Creamy soup?
cream with like just kind of essence of the thing like whipped into it. Regret? God, that is also a heavy one, yeah. Cream of the crop is a different concept, yeah. Regret, oh man. I mean, we can work with all that. Villa, would you like to talk about, would you like to maybe offer up the subject that you kind of the second one that you brought up?
I was about to say, I already suggested one. And it was such a good one too.
Emerging as a new self. Ooh. That's a crazy new concept, yeah.
Deep.
That would be a lot more uplifting, definitely. Identity, man. So many ideas today. Identity. We did have identity, I feel like not too long ago. Not sure.
Oh yeah, burger. That's a good one. I might be hungry.
You might be. Goat burgers? Nope. That's the reason I have to veto that one. Can't have y'all thinking about goat burgers. Might be a bit too heavy. Yeah, this is very rich. Well, it's not very rich, but it does, it's very lean, so it's heavy in the stomach. Dreams. Oh. Americans trying to explain metaphysics be like, there might be a burger.
That is so true. Achievement
So
could force people to actually not ruminate into all the bad stuff. Like you have to find at least that one thing, even if it was something like getting out of the bed today. It was an achievement and it should be celebrated, so that could work.
True. Achievement. That's not bad. Oh man, we have a lot of suggestions today. Okay, dreams. Hang on, let me look at my frickin' my thing here. Let me look at my playlist and see when we've done a bunch of these. Although I guess considering that we have a whole bunch of subject, we could just ignore the ones that we've already done. Because I think we might be at more than 5. Hang on. At this point I need to start taking notes. Demi? What the heck? Okay. Let's see. Emerging as a new self, which also, it does kind of already contain the idea of identity, right? So,
Yeah, kinda.
yeah, that's fine. We had lies as our first suggestion. Our first suggestion. Regret. I don't
The reason why deal should not be put on salmon.
Serendipity, yes, serendipity. What a wonderful phrase. Dreams. I'm pretty sure we had dreams. Did we have dreams? Okay, hang on. I need to look it up anyway. I need to look up if we had that one.
Dreams as in things you see when you sleep, or dreams as in goals?
Yeah, I guess yes. I guess the answer is yes.
No? Fair enough.
View full playlist. Now.
Oh my god, I read that so wrong.
What did you read wrong?
The med check.
Oh. It doesn't seem like we've had dreams yet, at least not anytime recently. Oh yeah, an achievement. Achievement and dreams. Okay. What I'm hearing is I cook, yes.
You can partake in vibes.
You do not have
Sometimes
the
seeing
energy?
people talk about their experiences helps you kind of also realize something about yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. That's okay, Lucy. No worries. Have you nourished your body today? I have. Maybe not the best I possibly could, but I have. Okay. Time for a poll. What draw? We had dreams, emerging as a new self. Achievement. Hang on, remind me again. What was it? Lies and regret. Okay. And we are gonna take 2 minutes. The poll is up. you have 2 minutes to vote on what you would like to subjectivize.
So in the meanwhile, what is your opinion on dill?
On dill.
Yes.
It's it does work well with fish, but I can see getting really tired of it. It's a very particular taste. Like I'm thinking of it right now, and I'm like, yeah, I don't need that in my life right now. You know?
Mhm.
So, if we do achievement, we can draw ourselves achieving emerging as a new self. Oh my god! Blue Fox opening that third eye today. Don't recall ever having any? You must have.
Oh my
it's
god.
it's like in a lot of
It's like
fish dishes.
every fish food ever. Unless you're allergic to fish and have never eaten fish.
Oh yeah. that would explain that. So like, I guess you might have not knowingly had it.
Mhm. It's the green stuff on top of fish.
Yes. Not much of a fish person. I mean, you don't have to be a fish person. You just need to eat fish. Fish is gross.
That was my authentic laugh.
Thank you. I appreciate that. What do you mean fish is gross? You're a cat. You can't be a cat and not like fish. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. That's probably stereotyping. I don't mean it.
Oh my god, I have a new cat and I bought her like all sorts of treats because I wanted to I wanted to treat my new cat. And I bought her one of these like huge tuna chunks that like very delicious looking. They have like huge fatty layer and all. And she just scoffed at them. I was so personally insulted.
Oh my god. Gosh. A hellcat, you eat bones, I see. Oh. Are you sure you aren't describing a hyena?
Well, hyenas are cats.
Hyenas are felines. Don't really like much food, but they generally stick to chicken or chicken flavor.
Yeah, well, chicken
That is fair. That is good. That is good meat. Okay. Our subject appears to be achievement, and also I just realized we're on the wrong scene. Hang on.
Oh.
There we are. I was wondering, it looked a little empty over there. Okay.
Don't eat chalk.
Oh, no. Don't eat chalk. Also eat sand and chalk, so I cannot speak on food. I mean, I guess if it works out for you. I guess there are animals that eat rocks in order to help with digestion. So, who am I to judge you for that? Might have been dill in some jar of pickles I once had, but there was a lot of other stuff in there, including pickles. So it's not easy to differentiate. True. You may have a condition. Yes. That would be a condition called pica.
Yeah. Oh yeah, pica. Sorry, I said it like pica.
Yeah, I don't know. I've heard it
My
as
Finnish
both.
is showing.
I've heard it as both.
So my problem with dill, I am now very hyped about.
You're right.
I have a lot of opinions about dill.
I see.
On fish is not a strong taste on its own, and dill is a very strong taste. So something like pickles have a strong taste. So on pickles, I can see like dill is not that much of an issue, but on fish, not only is it a strong taste that overwhelms the fish, it's used so liberally. It's like the whole top of the fish is covered in dill, and you can taste nothing but the dill. And if you do not like the dill, then you cannot eat it because like, oh, it tastes like a little bit of dill. You either taste the dill or you don't.
Real. Yeah, it's definitely a taste that can be too much. The timer was at 5 minutes because it was at 7 minutes actually. because it uses the same countdown as on the scene that I had before, and then it redid the thing. It's blah, 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 blah. I'm glad we can be passionate about Delia. Yes. What if Dill stood for Daddy I'd like to lick?
Then we have a completely different conversation. And I also don't think you should put daddy on top of the... Don't go to there! You cannot escape! This is the tale of your own making. Get right back here and elaborate, expound.
Taiju, there's a time and place for everything. God, I was still too much in the mindset of being collabing with Isun yesterday, because I was just zero filter, just like funny way. You know?
Yeah, we are very good at having filters,
Yeah.
I am known to be pure and sweet, and I never say anything suspicious ever.
Correct, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, okay. So let's start drawing, I guess. Okay. I am gonna assume that
What are we drawing?
we are drawing that the subject is going to be achievement.
Frick, I spoke for myself and I don't have any ideas. Oh well.
Well, butts. Like you better start thinking. Would anyone like a refresher on what we're doing today? Or is everyone... Actually, you know what? I am going to have a real little explanation again. So like, okay. The way we're doing this, you better start thinking, the way we're doing this is based on the way that I do actual art therapy at the clinic that I go to. But of course, this is not art therapy because, you know, I'm not a therapist. I can't provide real therapy. Like if something does bring up like strong emotions and stuff, I'm not qualified to help you get those back in check and stuff. And yeah, the idea is to take the subject, like achievement right now, and see like what does that do with you? What comes up within you? What kind of thoughts and emotions emerge? And then you explore that through a process of putting it into a visible form, which will force you to really engage with it in a more intense way. Rather than just like superficially looking at it and being like, oh yeah, that's that thing. You know, you're gonna have to really look deeper. And yeah. And then, you know, we have a half-hour timer to make sure that we don't get lost in like trying to make it all look perfect. It's not about making it look perfect. Even if you're not a great artist, you can take part, and you're welcome to. It's just a matter of like the whole process, the whole internal process of putting it all on the page. But then also, yeah, I would invite you to use the following link that I'm going to pin to, yeah, to submit it once you're done, and add a few notes on like your thought process that went into it. And yeah, that'll help us all connect through it and like share our perspectives on like what we're seeing there. And yeah, offer up some connection and different perspectives. So yeah, it's not about making art look good, it's not about critique or anything, it's about thoughts and emotions. There's a particular reason that I'm bringing this up in so much detail right now, but yeah, just I won't get into it right now until it is necessary. So yeah, I'll bring up my tablet now and then we can get started. I could probably do this a little bit ahead of time too, but that would require even more energy from my tablet just sitting there with nothing going on. And there we are. Hang on. And now the timer, 30 minutes. Okay, let's go. 30 minutes. What is that? What is that little guy doing down there? Oh, right. That's just the capture. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, all right. Now comes my favorite part, which is where I look for my tablet pen in the depths of my desk. There it is. So yeah, achievement, like, Villa brought up a good point, like, it can kind of like force you to look at like what you have achieved, even if like that kind of thing is just like, you know, getting out of bed when you're having a rough day. If you can't bring yourself to see it in that way, that is fine, that is natural. Then, you know, I guess that is the thing that you could turn into the way you approach this. Also, Commander Caleb, hello. Sorry I didn't say hello to you yet. And Lexicune, hello. It has been a while. How are you doing? Sorry if it was a little confusing that you said hello and then I said hello to another person. It just reminded me that, like, hang on. Someone said hi while Villa was talking. And I didn't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No worries, no worries. I just forgot to catch up on saying hello.
Was I talking about you?
Maybe, yes. I don't remember. I'm okay. I've got my friend here, and I've got y'all there, and it's, you know, it's nice. That is nice. Things have been a little rough recently, but that kind of thing is still very nice. Now, okay, so, achievement. Is there something that you can look back on with pride? Or does nothing quite feel right that way?
Asking or muttering to yourself? Are you asking or muttering to yourself?
Just, well,
I was just half listening, so I'm not sure.
Just talking to people in general.
Okay.
You're finally eating well, mainly because you had friends over yesterday, so dug the freezer for mystery meats to put in pot, also sweet potato wedges and carrot side thingy. Nice. Proud of you. See, that is an achievement. Eating well is an achievement. I think I have an angle. Now I just need to figure out how to portray it. I guess? You got any ideas yet, Villa?
I feel it's a bit self-deprecating, but I'm trying really hard to not go that route.
I mean, you don't have to. It's like, if it comes naturally, then yeah. I mean, it is a process. Like, if you, I don't know what is the right way to go. If you should go like with your first instinct, or if like, obviously there's a process going on. Like your emotions go one way, but then like part of you, like your prefrontal cortex is like, no, we need to counter that. We need to think positive and stuff. Just as long as the end result is like, something that doesn't feel like you're just performing because you feel like you need to be positive or something.
Oh. Performing or performance could also be a very good subject.
True. That is a good subject. Like, so much of what we do is kind of like performative, and like, I mean, honestly, some might argue that everything is. So like, then the question becomes like, in how far is that okay? In what ways am I performing that like just natural? And in what ways is it actually like harming me in some way?
I am going to she's not a psychologist, but she's like a sort of related nurse that offers like a short-term therapy thingy while we are waiting for the longer ones. And she was very sweet when she thought, like, I thought she was a psychologist at first. I always mix the two, psychiatrist or psychologist. Either. Anyway, she's not neither.
A psychiatrist is like a medical doctor who specializes in like mental stuff.
Oh, okay. But yeah, she once wanted me to like write down like thoughts I had through the week, because I have a very hard time like remembering what even happened. And when I did, she asked me to draw them, because I told her that I'm an artist. And then next week I did, and I don't remember anymore where I went up with. Oh yeah, the performance.
Okay.
It's a bit too gory and bloody for this stream, but yeah, it was inspiring, so to say.
That's great. When was that?
A few weeks ago.
Have you been doing it?
Well, she didn't say that she wanted more of it, so no.
Oh, I see.
I was thinking of, but when she didn't specifically ask for it, I'm just like, well.
Should I specifically ask you for it?
Well, I'm technically doing it, aren't I? Right now.
Like, did it help you while you were doing it?
Not really, because I am so used to doing vent art that it doesn't quite unlock the same things for me. And for me, the more important part comes from being able to show with images to somebody how I'm feeling. Because I'm really bad at using my words. I feel that I either don't use strong enough words that anybody takes me seriously. I get scared that they will judge me for the intensity of them. But when it's art, they can inhale it and they can bring the words that they feel more comfortable, but still like get the vibe across, And you can I'm better at talking with symbols than like exact feelings. But that's easier to do with art, I feel.
Yeah, I I really want to inhale your art sometimes too, but also yeah. Huh. Interesting. That does make sense. I do also have like a trouble just expressing myself
Yeah,
using words just spontaneously, but like not too spontaneously, I guess. I don't know.
my problem when going to this person is that I'm pretty good at like examining myself. I am constantly like taking my brain out of my head and be like, what the freak is wrong with you? And like looking at it like a freaking, very stupid zoo animal. Like, why are you not doing this? What's happening? So I like a lot of things these people have to offer to me is like, yeah,
Yeah.
I tried it, didn't work. Or like, yeah, I know this from this, but I don't know what to do about it. And they're like, oh,
Oh, well, shit. Yeah.
So-
I'm in kind of a similar position. I think in a case like that, what might be necessary is like some real like what was it, like what is the term for it, like the kind of therapy where you really like talk in depth with someone and like deal with like past trauma, because like
yeah.
I used to think that I just need to like do better and just learn to do the things that I need to be doing. But then every time I actually had to every time I did any kind of like just therapy that was about like doing the thing, just about controlling the behavior itself, the motivation was not there to do it.
Yeah.
Because like ultimately in the end it was just a very deeply rooted issue of just like, why even bother, why do anything?
It is really frustrating when like they don't. It takes so much convincing to like try to get them like really understand how deep the issue is, at least in Finland. Like they always seem to think it's like, yeah, we can talk it out. Like just tell me what is wrong. Okay. Do you feel better now? And I'm like, no.
No. Well, shit. I am all out of ideas then. Oh, is that a finished thing?
We have really horrible mental health. Anything.
Oh dear. Yeah, I have heard like a terrible truth about that whole thing about like Finland being the happiest place on earth or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's not get into that.
Yes, it is like, what the fuck? How? How bad is it in other places?
I don't know if I should explain the reason that I heard, because it's very much like a trigger warning kind of thing.
Your choice.
Submit it. Well, thank you, Blue Flux. Okay. Trigger warning for suicide. Yeah, the theory I heard is that like Finland scored really high for being like a happy place with happy people, because the really unhappy people just off themselves.
It's possible. It's a joke we have in Finland, but I don't know how much of it is rooted in truth.
Might be.
Time the topic comes up, we are like, how did that even, is that how it was possible?
Maybe. Survivorship bias could be, yeah. It is a real thing. Hang on, I just realized that I'm slouching forward too much. The sloucher. I mean, it is hard to draw. It is hard to draw.
Bunny.
Ah, thank you for the height right on posture check. And stretch.
It's okay.
You talking to a cat?
Yes.
Okay.
My cat's name is Bunny.
And a deep stretch. For Finn's definition of happiness is different, because if we don't want to... Oh, that's our definition of happiness, okay. I see. Oh dear.
So for some people, absolutely. Yeah, it's so fucked up. And a lot of people have a drinking problem, and because they are happy when they are drinking, it's not a problem. Mm-hmm.
Ah, da, 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 da. Whenever Super streams with someone, I just flirt with them all stream long, and I start with a sexy voice. I should have drawn that. Okay. I mean, if that is your proudest accomplishment, I guess so. Geez, I need to hurry up. Might have... Oopsie daisy. Might have been too ambitious again with my subject. Or the way I wanted to approach it, at least.
You would never.
When you have autumn that lasts 4 months, winter that is 3 months of no sunlight, and there's days of summer, it all kind of makes sense. Yeah, I guess so.
Also the fact that there is just no support from the health sector. Oh, it's very hard to get to. So yeah. There's still a lot of stigma.
3 days of summer, yes. That makes more sense. Alright, wrong layer.
The level wrong.
Why do we even have that layer? Wait, what?
Important part is that it speaks to you, not to others.
Yeah. The rest of us are just gonna have to deal with it.
Yes.
And see, maybe we can connect in some way. Maybe you'll be surprised. And if not, then we get to learn something. I am struggling today. Oh, also sorry about the ad.
It's okay. You're still recovering.
Thank you.
Bani, voitko lopettaa?
Bonnie.
Bani.
Bonnie. Me when Bonnie.
Discord suppression won't catch it. But I hear like this constant scampering behind me and like exploring and
When are you capable of holding the current action? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see about that.
get the noise listened. To DM this to you or use
Whichever you want.
thing?
You can just make it one of...
Oh no,
you know,
this is
just use the same form as everyone else, or you can just DM it to me. It's all good to me.
well, DMing to you does take away one step from me, so
Yeah. Hi there, Mr.
which is
Katsune.
having to
Hi.
save them.
Love me some train enthusiast. Good old nondescript train enthusiast. Oh, jeez. I really need to hurry the heck up. Hang on. Where's the heck?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. How now?
You saw nothing.
About what?
Nothing? You saw nothing.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'm glad to know that. Oh, Jesus. I made this too complicated. Okay, sketchiness mode engaged. Let's go. Super sketchy. Let's freaking friggity.
No, Blue Fox. No.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, did I scare you?
Sketchy mode. There's like 2 hours left.
2 hours?
Sorry. 2 minutes is what I said. It's totally what I said. Don't worry about it.
Oh man, we have a lot of time to draw.
Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, Blue Fox. Blue Fox. Please, don't joke about that.
We want you here.
Okay, hang on. God, this is the messiest drawing I've done yet for any of these. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, we're gonna make this work.
I believe.
Ah, hi, Analog. Hi, hi. Hang on. Just gonna add a little bit of just enough to actually make it possible to get what I'm doing here. Okay, let's call this okay. It is potentially possible to see what this is supposed to be. Good lord. Oh, I'm gonna have to keep working on this after stream. Anyway, hello. What is going on here? What the hell have I been missing in chat?
There's a second about haircuts.
Kohan. What? Kohan. What does that mean?
Oh, juoksentelisinkohan.
Yes, that.
It's I wonder if I should run around aimlessly.
Okay.
It's one of the like longer conjunction words of Finnish that people like to use when they are, pointing out that Finnish can have a lot of things crammed into one word, kind of like German.
Like German, yeah. I want to talk to you because you have Hellcat and your username at a random topics. Hellcat is a creature I met but didn't know what to name it. Giant saber-toothed cat, full of horns, fire, manipulation, cutting of the spiritual realm. How do I describe what I love? Sisi Hellcat Okiri. The name is based on main one, Kijo, biggest Hellcats. Where is Kijo? You in the server? No, it's a Kijo. You have a Discord, you have a server. She call it giant cat. Yes, hello, hi. You show me. I did get a bit of that. Well, like, please just don't. I wonder if we should run around aimlessly. That is, now hang on though. How is that a single word? Because that is a phrase. Like in German, you can have like a compound noun, but like it's a bunch of nouns together, like not a phrase.
I know somebody has split it up very nicely. Let me try to find it.
Okay.
And of course I can't find it.
Meanwhile, so far we have 2 submissions.
mind, I put mine to you on DM.
Wait, what is going on here? Oh, they changed the layout of the Google Drive thing. Okay. Thank you. So we have 3 submissions so far. Okay. First one.
Yes, the Yoksanelisen unexplained. Oh. Hi, it's me.
It's
Wow.
you. Crazy. Whoa. Look at Velava. Yoksentelising Kohan. Radical first person singular aimlessness. Is he? Huh. That's crazy.
That's how our conjunction words can work.
That is wild. That's very magical. Okay. Okay. Let's go. So to me, I'm either insane or ascending. To me, this looks like kind of like a baby wrapped in like a blanket or something. Which, it's like, together with the words, kind of gives me a sense of like, blue fox, don't give it away. Blue fox. We're supposed to be interpreting here. Yeah. Yeah, it gives me a sense of like, I don't know, being reborn or something. It even works with like the corrected version of the interpretation. Like it gives this sense of like being kind of, on the one hand, like being reborn, like being in a constant state of like being like reforming yourself, reshaping yourself into something which has like limitless potential. But on the other hand, it's also like kind of like this very base level existence, like you know, like you feel stupid and just barely living, and you know, just kind of, yeah, just kind of no idea what you're doing is the idea I get. Well, you know, you look like you're having fun. You know, the eyes look like they're smiling, so it's like just little ball of like some kind of energy. What do you think, Villa?
Like, the way the character is cradled, it does make me also feel like a baby. Feel like it's a baby. And like the words give the vibe of like, I was born, I went through so much shit, and I don't know, am I like going insane or healing from it? Kind of that sort of way, but I am still here. Kind of vibe.
Resilience.
Yes.
I guess that would be the achievement here. Like still being, still making it through this. Yeah, constantly inventing yourself, I guess. Hellcat, to me it sounds like how a lot of pressure is put on someone to achieve much from a young age as part of appearances. The words basically give me the vibe of how when you're too far astray from this ideal people put on you, it can affect the way you think or see yourself. No, what you said here. It says I'm either insane or ascending, and it portrays how I wrap myself in a cocoon and make myself think I'm a monarch. Also, I make it impossible to escape because I like feeling like I'm in an insane asylum. Weird. You like feeling like you're in an insane asylum. Why? Sorry for saying weird.
I suppose it's kind of like when you feel so that you are not in control of anything in your life, not your emotions, not your feelings, not what happens. You kind of start to feel like you are insane. And there's certain level of comfort of somebody actually giving you any kind of, diagnosis of why what has happened, and having like somebody take care of you. Or be masochist, that's also true. But I think there is some level like in masochism, in these sort of things, it kind of roots into the sense of, could somebody please tame this hell that is my life right now? I feel.
Yeah, that's true. Like a yearning for simplicity, for some sense of direction, and yeah, true. That makes sense. All right. Well, thank you for submitting that, and on to the next one. Come on. There we are. Shove up. I just realized I guess Suba must have fallen asleep. I saw Suba patiently waiting earlier.
No.
But I don't think she made it. Okay. Hang on. I keep forgetting to check the to check the special wishes or concerns. Just nothing on the quality of the piece. Okay, yeah. That shouldn't be what anyone comments on anyway. So, also thank you for the headpad. I do not see it as worth it anymore. It will happen. You will cross that line, Hellcat. Oh. And a broken heart. Oh. Interesting association with the subject of achievement. What I see here is like love lost and dealing with the love lost. I guess it's like together with
You know what, Teiyu? Because Vilava understood and know what I was trying to say, I'm going to her for introspective art now. Holy Hellcat Almighty. Cute cat, big floofy kitty.
I don't know what to do with you. Villa does not do introspective art. She does not do those streams. Unless you want to start doing them.
Oh God, no.
No.
They're like fun every now and then, but having something that regular and that what's the word? Formed? Oh no, not with my ADHD.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I get a sense of like like there is a split here between like an emotional part and more of like a reasonable part that is like more hopeful, like something we discussed earlier while like talking about like you know, the process of, on the one hand, like having that feeling that's like self-deprecating, and on the one hand, that part of you that says like, no, there's no point in that. Let's think about this rationally and, you know, more positively, more constructively. And yeah, like there's a lot of pain in the, I guess it's fair to call it a Hellcat, in the Hellcat character. Like, you know, all downtrodden, like kneeling down, with like the whole like looking at their hands and like the broken heart between, mourning what was lost. And
in the terms of achievement, I would guess it's like moving on from a broken heart and also finding like that want to find the better day, you know?
Yeah, like the fact that like there's still that part within you that that is able to see that there is hope, that you don't fully succumb to that hopelessness. That in itself can be considered an accomplishment and an achievement, and you know, eventually you can achieve that hope, that level of yeah. Okay, Blue Fox, you need to chill. Like just in general. It looks like a unicorn character is a form of comfort that the creature on the right has developed a connection to, and the achievement is having a friend who can comfort and uplift them. Yeah, that's also a way to look at it.
A friend in need is a friend indeed.
Yeah. I also like, you know, this is probably coincidental, but like, thinking of the unicorn rabbit character as like, kind of like the more rational part, the more, you know, the part that is more like the prefrontal cortex is kind of cool because, like, you know, it has a horn like right there where the prefrontal cortex will be. Unicorn fox. Okay. Badly drawn on purpose. That's interesting. Oh, that makes sense because, like, it's a little bit wonky. You know, you can't quite feel it yet. It's like, you know, you know the words, but they haven't quite taken shape yet. Yeah. Hang on. There. Gonna time you out for a bit. Okay. There we go. I was like, yeah, Blue Fox, I've been actually like a while back.
Angela.
A while back, I made like a whole drawing on at the actual art therapy that was specifically about putting down boundaries, and it was actually very much inspired by Blue Fox because, like, your energy is just like, it's just your vibe is a little off for like these streams, and I would really hope that you can like rein yourself in a little bit and, you know, not treat this as like a place to, I don't know, to yell about art and people and stuff, I guess, you know, because that's just not what these streams are for. And yeah, so yeah, I think with that, I mostly said everything. Like, there's the whole thing like with the background, like giving kind of a unity to these two characters, which makes them feel kind of connected, kind of like they might also be part of like the same consciousness or so, maybe. Also, yeah.
Connie said,
yeah, what Connie said. For some people, it's a difficult task to maintain positive social connections, and it can be easy to isolate in a pool of self-hatred. And being a good enough person that a friend is willing to stick by your side and make sure you don't spiral, should be proud of that. That's true, yeah. That's a good point. Alright. Let's see what they wrote about this one then. I struggle with defining achievements. I don't feel pride and don't understand how others can. I understand the concept but never felt aligned with it. I reach my goal and that's that. But sometimes when it's hard or a different kind of goal, I tend to see it as a waste or pointless overall. I struggle to see this topic as anything positive on my end, as everything I ever wanted is no longer possible, so I have a sort of apathy around it these days. Understandable. But yeah. Extremely
I
real and
feel our
relatable.
society is kind of geared towards us. Like, we have this humble culture nowadays. You are never allowed to, like, make noise about things you are proud of, things you are happy about, because then you are gloating. And I feel it is creating a wave of people who never feel like they should celebrate anything, and that in turn creates very listless people. And it is really hard. Like, I struggle with this concept as well a lot. Like, feeling anything as an achievement, even if it's a great one, it's kind of was and is, and it could have been better, but nah.
I do wonder, like, there's where does this culture come from? Where is this culture? Because, like,
I'm not sure. I remember even back in school, way back then. I remember like teacher talking about that some artist like was like, I'm so humbled that you guys are like supporting me, and I'm so humbled about this and that. But I think it's just kind of like it has slowly escalated. Like, it might have been just that some people were humble, and then others were like, oh my god, those are so humble, what are you like gloating about? And the worsening world situation where more and more people are suffering, and it's easy to get jealous of those who have like good things going on. So it's really hard for others also to jump into that, like, hey, it's great that this is going good for you. So then it like turns to spite easily, which is like reasonable human like emotion to have. But when it's everyone, everywhere, all around, yeah, it just creates this. It's scary to be proud.
the arms race of humbleness.
Yes.
Huh. Interesting, because like there's also like a very large culture of like showing like everything you ever did all the time.
Yes.
But then again, I guess on the other hand, like a lot of people want to like distance themselves from that specifically. So
And there's also the thing that like because of social media, we see what everyone is doing, but people mostly want to share the good things. So you are constantly seeing like, oh, that and that is again doing this and that. And then like if they're your friend, they like may complain to you about some other things in private. And in your mind, you might be going like, not you, generally you, that oh, look at this person that has such a great life now complaining about this, because they mostly see the good things we post on social media. And everything is great and amazing and fantastic, but we also have to be humble about it. Like, I don't know, I had like a long work week. I worked for like, oh my god, 40 hours, but it's okay. It's nothing. It's for my Caribbean trip or something like that. You know, like it's not a big
Performativeness, yes.
deal, but it's amazing. But it's not a big deal, but it's amazing. But
Huh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Huh. Yeah, performativeness would be an interesting subject for sometime next time. Personally, most of the time that I accomplish something, it just doesn't elicit any sort of meta reaction. Yeah, same. And I
also
I
have
need to do that.
ADHD, and that causes it
Oh, really?
be hard.
Oh,
Yeah, some people with neurodivergent problems. I don't know, is it ADHD problem or is it also autism problem? But like the reward center of your brain just kind of doesn't, because it's the lack of dopamine. We don't have the dopamine working as it should be. Or is it serotonin? Either or. I think it's
Dopamine,
dopamine. Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't produce itself as it should. So things you do just don't feel like much of anything.
oh. It doesn't logically or emotionally follow that achieving goal leads to feeling good about achieving goal, but it makes sense that achieving goal leads to feeling good that goal happened. Feeling good that... So you don't feel... you feel good that it happened, but like not good about yourself for making it happen. Like, I feel like that's something you can train, though. The old proverb, the one who has joy shall hide that joy, because jealousy and somehow wants happiness taken from others. That sucks, though. That really sucks. Nah.
But I kind of understand it because it is like, I don't accept it, I don't agree with it, but it is a hard timeline we live in. So a lot of people are feeling really hopeless and they would want to not feel that. But it is not the fault of those people.
We should find ways to like share in joy that makes others feel like included, that makes others also feel uplifted. Like that's something we crave, right? Like we like general we, but like a lot of people consume content that is like just like people feeling good, people celebrating something, and you know, because we want to join people in feeling good. It's just, I guess a lot of the time we see people celebrating and we're like, man, those people look like douchebags, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Did we already? Yes, we did already do this. Connie, are you still submitting yours? I guess I'll do yours first. Which is, interesting. Hang on. The level achievement. What? Typing? Okay. Huh. 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 Wow. Okay. So this has a strong feeling of loneliness and like dreariness, a dreary vibe, like living in a kind of hopeless world, a world that is sunken. And Lucky Loopy, hi. Yeah, trees dying, like it might even be like freaking global warming, like taken to the extreme, like the whole world is flooded. Just a few islands filled with life remain in the background, but like the one nearby trees have all died in the seawater. Sorry. And then up here is a little creature, just a cat maybe, just holding on to. At first I got a sense of like that this is like a very powerful creature, but then I realized that those are not its limbs. My first association was with those people who walk on stilts through like a swampland in the Mad Max Fury Road movie. But it's not that. On closer look, yeah,
I don't know.
It's very much.
I was just not agree.
And on second thought, it's really, yeah, it is. Yeah, a cat or something just barely saved itself from drowning. One thing that's interesting is that there seems to be a current, like there. Or maybe it's not a current, like you would think it's an ocean, but it doesn't seem to have any waves, but like there seems to be a movement there, which makes me wonder is this tree drifting? Or is it just like a current and like the cat was like swept up from like the left side? It makes me wonder if there's like some movement going on, if there's like some way forward, if like maybe the tree is still moving through the water, maybe it's gonna drift further. But yeah, so this cat or other creature just barely managed to save itself. Now it's like, you know, it's like in this little moment of like, wow, I just barely survived that. Like, God. You know, like that moment of realizing like, cool, I'm alive, but like also, what the fuck? Like, what next? Like, I guess if you can even arrive at that point already after so nearly dying, like it has that sense of like, what the hell now? And again, like with like just a little silver lining in the background, there's like, you know, there are those islands in the background that are still filled with life. There is a potential there that life can still go on. And yeah, there is light there. It's just, and you know, just the fact that you managed to save yourself, that is a wonderful thing, isn't it? Also, hang on. Blue Fox, I'm back, and after those 10 minutes of time, I think I have to say something to say. Sorry I made you uncomfortable when I crossed every boundary a mentally stable person should have. Do not intend to make you uncomfortable. Forgot that not everyone can put up with my shit. Connie, I'm sorry I'm too stubborn for my own good, not stopping when I should or when people tell me to. Hi Slayer. Hi Slayer. Sorry for not saying the smartest things, and for Vilava was better at introspective art than you. Jesus, don't say things like better at introspective art. It's just like, it's not about comparing these things, you know? That's like one of those things that I wish you could like internalize, you know? Okay, so let me catch up on what everyone has said about the image first. To me it feels like hang on. Okay, to me it feels like I reached it, but at what cost? The cat, I assume, is completely soaked, like it was drowning before it was able to reach the branch. The lighter colors in the horizon speak to me as a brighter future, or a glow from the win or the achievement, the win of the achievement, and that the feeling will come in time, since the cat first has to recover from what they endured. That's also a good point. Yeah, it's going to take some time to gather the strength and, you know, dry off, I guess. Or, well, I guess you're going to get wet again. And once you start swimming towards that brighter future. But, you know, there is hopefully a brighter future there. The Beatles ref in the chat.
But like the Walter made it look more like a cat, so I understand where it comes from. And the species is not that important. But it's a rat.
Ah, rat. I see.
Because people keep going like cat question mark, it's a rat.
I'm glad you like the Beatles reference, Lucky. Interpreted the foreground as a many-limbed creature, but I've realized that it makes more sense to be a creature holding onto some structure. Yeah. Believe me,
the wall.
It looked incredibly powerful when I thought those are just some amazing branch tentacles or something.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah. Twinsies! It's hard for me to feel positive about accomplishments when the situation that these accomplishments occurred in is negative. This piece reminds me of that. But shouldn't it be especially like an accomplishment if the situation is negative? Because like that's like hard mode, right?
I assume they might have also. I know I shouldn't diagnose people on the fly, but like what I was talking about, that dopamine thing, when you had to fight for it, it was really difficult and hard, and just everything sucked, and then it's over. you don't get that dopamine boost that made it all worth it. You are just like, oh fuck, it's over, finally, yay.
Well, Lankari, does it help you to know that I'm proud of you? Is that something? Also, Villa, I'm proud of you.
My goodness.
Suppose the tree is not moving. Suppose altitude is correlated with goodness. Then in order to reach greater heights of those other trees, the creature would have to swim through the muck. Can it survive the trip? Would it even be worth it? I mean, probably. I mean, you can either starve on that branch or, make it over there and maybe drown on the way, or, make it to someplace livable where maybe you will experience joy again, That is the thing about mental health, isn't it? But yeah, I totally get what you're saying about just craving peace. That is very real.
Yeah.
Would love it if it did something for me, but it does something that you've felt worthwhile to say that. At least it's something. Okay. Villa.
A lot of people got it pretty right. The storm has passed. I have survived this far. That is the achievement. The storm sucked. It flooded the whole freaking place. And now I'm stranded on this fucking twig here. But I'm here. I survived. The water is moving because the world keeps moving. The wind still keep forcing it forward. I wanna just stay here for a moment. Give me some peace, give me a rest. But constantly the official people around me are pushing me this direction and that direction, and I just want to sleep. But yeah, there's brighter day ahead, and it will come, and I survived this far to see it. But man, it sucked.
Yeah.
So some trees are dead, but there will be new ones growing.
Yeah. Also, yes, happy belated birthday.
Yeah, thank you.
I do in fact have diagnosed ADHD as well as being autistic and a million other things. Oopsie daisy.
Smelled it.
Sorry. A lot of gas just came out of me. Okay. And now, we probably... Yes, we do have our last submission. Real recognize real? Heck yeah. If I may expand on this interpretation of the tree, if I may, for some people life is more difficult than others, so they should be forgiven for not being as successful as others when they spawned into life in the middle of the flood rather than on a high hill with tall trees. Yeah. Very true.
Even if you're hanging on just a little bit, that is achievement, regardless.
Yeah. I don't really have anything to add to that.
My ankle.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I was just kind of leaning on my foot and swinging myself back and forth, from side to side, rather, side to side, with my foot. And for some reason, my ankle was like, no.
Do I need to perform CPR?
To my ankle? Yeah, sure.
I haven't achieved anything until there's nothing more to achieve. Oh god. This feels like that thing we were talking about with the dopamine. Another work in progress. And just, man.
And perfectionism.
There's something to be said for simplicity, right? It's just the person staring in this absolute this expression that to me feels like being kind of in despair, but also kind of manic about it, kind of with your eyes torn open, like fixated, like need to be doing more things, but also, oh my god, I can barely keep my eyes open, but I need to keep looking forward at the thing that I need to do. And yeah, man, it's like,
This does make me like we talked about the humble paradox thingy. Like another thing our society is doing that we have such high demands nowadays. You're expected to have like your life in order by the time you're 25, and you're supposed to be beautiful forever, and you're supposed to have the brain like the authors, and you're supposed to follow the rules that don't make sense and all that. And like you're supposed to hold 3 jobs and have 5 children and I don't know, farm on the countryside and a dog and 3 cars or something like that. Like the demands are horrible, and you never feel like you have enough and you're doing enough, because always it's just like, oh, only that? Well, you should have this by this age.
yeah, it's it's really insane, in like more than one way of the meaning of the word. Because hang on, I need to clear my throat. Because like the sky is the limit, right? And not even that. Like the space is the limit. Like it goes on infinitely. Like you wanna be richer or something, then like yeah, there's a guy who has like pretty much all the money in the world. It's like yeah, like you can't get that far. But like even that guy who has all the money in the world looking at you, not you, like that other guy, you know who you are. He's like, even he is still trying to get more rich, like richer, just like, because like there's this feeling like that we all have, like our brains are not made to understand this kind of achievement. We are given to understand that we have to have these achievements, these accomplishments in order to be happy. And that guy's not happy. So he just keeps doing that thing because like clearly he has not met his goal yet. Because like he thinks that when he has met his goal, he is going to be happy, but he is not. Because there is no end goal. It's just more and more and more, and like it never stops. So
Yeah, and it's kind of sad in a way, because life shouldn't be about goal. You shouldn't have an end goal. You shouldn't have a worth that is tied to that end goal, whatever it may be. Life should be just about living and continuing living and being happy while doing it. But alas.
Good night, Blue Fox, I think. Maybe. Take care, Blue Fox. Also Mickey B, hi. Okay, let's see. Hang on. Also, when I finally reached the goalposts have already moved, and I don't feel like I have the time nor energy to celebrate that achievement. Instead, back into the tar pit to try towards the ever-moving goalpost. Yeah, exactly that.
Yes. Everything moves too fast.
Yeah. Although personally, because of unambitious upbringing, I never worried about success or forgiveness, which leaves only the strong desire to rest upon firm and soft land, whether or not it's the high hill with tall trees. This is very heavy. A sort of perfectionism in a very intense way, one that is very intricate in its making. Everything has a lot of pressure, and at the same time, because it's such a normal state, it's not of any meaning because you're used to the constant demand and constant changing of the goals. Oh god, that is very well put. Like it's normalized. It's just like that everyday stress. Like, yeah, going back to like the actual image rather than the interpretation, like there's just this blank background, and like the only color is like this light red, like of the figure, and it gives this sense of like there's nothing but like that low level background stress.
Yeah.
Lankari, I know who you are. You're my favorite little guy. Along with a whole bunch of others, but you know. Appears to me as sleep deprivation and a lack of closing eyes because the pupils look as though dilated. Bah! Thank you. And the iris are shaking and the wrinkles around the eyes, but could be way wrong? Nah. That is totally right. That is totally fair. And like I said, you need to drop the idea that there's like a right or wrong here. Also, Aaron Jane, hello, hi. Unfortunately, we're not going to be going for much longer, but hello there.
Hello.
Medieval peasants had more days off than we do in our modern society, just to add to Villabo's point. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they also had like back-breaking labor and stuff, and you know, but yeah.
Yeah.
There's something to be said for that life back then. When he reaches that goal, he will have reached that goal, and that is all that can be assured. Drink water, have to pee, I'm thirsty, I'm tired of these moving goalposts, but unironic, yeah. Fair.
I feel that! I drink so much, and I pee even more.
I drink the water, which I apparently need to live or something, and like a child, my body tosses it out and demands more. Guess where that water eventually ends up? Not in me.
Yeah.
Speak truth to power. In that case, would it help to know that the purpose of drinking water is to flush out toxins? It's like less food and more like washing. Oh. I mean...
Why am I constantly thirsty?
Remember to stay hydrated, but, I don't know. There's an ad break coming up, but I'm gonna keep snoozing that because, yeah, we don't have a lot more remaining. Now, what did Connie have to say here? I don't experience that sense of achievement people talk about when they get something done, whether that be something they wanted to do or were forced to do. I only feel happy with what I've made when it's so complete and over that I literally don't have to think about it anymore. It's like the project isn't even an enjoyable hobby, but merely a piling up chore hanging over me that is a relief to get lifted off my shoulders. I don't feel good about finishing it, just, okay, thank God that's over, what's next? As for actual chores, I don't feel achievement for completing them at all. They're not something I care about doing or getting done at all. I only do them so I don't get in trouble and so the landlords don't force me to allow external cleaners into my personal space. My sonar looks exhausted because... Hang on, I need to keep track of the ad thing. Because doing a whole lot of things with no feeling of reward day in, day out is tiring. Yeah, definitely. And I didn't color her in because of all the works in progress I have that I don't feel good about despite how much progress I've made on them. And opening them just reminds me of how much work I still gotta do on them that I don't enjoy. Ah, right, yeah, it's also the color of the work in progress, yeah. So I have a little motivation to continue them. Okay, I lied, it's because I ran out of time, but the explanation that I read retroactively applied to it is still true. Good. Sometimes these things just work out. I guess you could also say that the another work in progress stamp on my forehead describes me and my sense of achievement about myself. Ooh, right, yeah, man, good point. I'm a work in progress, and while I cognitively know that it's an achievement to have improved as far as I have in my life, it still feels like I haven't achieved anything until I've finished everything I've ever wanted to make. I know that's not healthy or even true, but it still afflicts me. Yeah. God. It's like, yeah, that is very real.
Yeah.
God.
Felt.
Like, I know that you are in therapy, so like you've probably talked about this stuff before, but like I don't know. I don't know. I think it can be trained for most people to like, at least in some fashion, tell yourself that you're doing good. You know, to let yourself know, like, you know, like once you've done a thing, like, I don't know. You try
It
to?
is.
Okay. Yeah. It's like a cognitive behavioral thing, but of course I don't know how well it works for people who aren't neurotypical, who do have that like more functional issue and stuff. Oh wait, also hang on, I just noticed that there was a message I missed. I've been gone for a while. Something happened in my family. My dad passed away. Still processing everything. Just wanted to let you know why I wasn't around. Aw. Don't worry about it at all. You take all the time you need, okay? And if you, well, ironically enough, last week we actually had the subject of loss, like, so, I don't know. Yeah. maybe the VOD would be interesting to watch or something, but, yeah, also, you're free to, talk about that in these streams, if that helps you. It does help a lot. Makes it feel a lot less wasteful, even if it's something that has to happen anyways. Yay, glad. That's good. Hooray. Okay. That was the last submission. So now all that's left is my own drawing, which I'm not very proud of, but it's not the worst I've made. But also, it's not about that. Teyu. It's not about being.
Not about that.
It's not about producing good art, and it's not about being right or wrong about the art, etc. Okay, where's my iPad thing? There we are. So, bleh. Who else up flushing their toxins? Me. Y'all flush your toxins. Stay hydrated.
Drink your water.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Villa, what is what are your thoughts?
I would say you consider getting the friends and people who support you as your greatest achievement.
Yep.
You don't feel confident in yourself while doing it, but you are still grateful that the people are there.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much it. It was like, yeah. I couldn't think of much except like, I did manage, despite being basically like a hermit. Yes, yes, Rev, you are my greatest achievement. Well, maybe not the singular you, but you're part of it.
You count?
You're part of it, like the community that I've built and the connections I made, which I guess I should count as one. Like specifically, I was thinking of the fact that like these last two streams I didn't just cancel and didn't just force myself to do something that I didn't feel comfortable doing with the level of energy that I was at, but instead reached out to some friends and in the hopes of getting the support, and I'm glad I did that. It's not something that comes naturally to me.
It is surprisingly difficult.
Friends,
But you did good.
Tay has achieved human connections. Yay! Thank you for being proud of me.
Every time I think about clicking the snooze button, you click it first.
As for this artwork, to me it speaks as that you're proud of being able to surround yourself with people who love and care for you, people you have complete faith in. In addition to this, the physical touch in between the characters seems like you have this sort of tight-knit feeling about people in your life. The achievement is keeping them close, the relationship's healthy and strong. I was thinking more that like I'm just kind of like barely moving my hands out of like this more huddled posture, this more like posture where I'm just like by myself and like just barely like reaching out, like reaching up my hands like, hey, could you take my hand please, if that's okay. Just very shyly trying my first little steps toward reaching out.
I think Game Crumbs reference so bad right now.
Freeran type situation where the real joy is in seeing the people that you care about be joyful. Yeah! It'll always be okay, twin. Thank you. Hey, I can hold your hand. You can. Come here, take my hand.
Take my hand.
And with that, on that note, let's end the stream. I don't do contact, so I'll bake treats. That is fine. I'll take that. Okay. Everyone on the YouTube side of things, if you've watched this far, thank you so much. I would love it if you could leave a subscribe and a like and a comment and just I don't know, have a nice day.
Ring a bell.
Ring a bell, ring a bell. Bye. And yeah, everyone on the Twitch side of things, let's go and find ourselves a raid target.